been a while since I've done one of these. Hi everyone, my name is Jen, and today's going to be a garden tour. A lot has changed. Since the last time I saw you guys with a garden tour. Some things haven't. Last night was our first freeze, and I haven't actually taken a walk through the garden yet, so we're going to walk through it together, and we're going to see what happened to it last night when it froze. And I'll show you all the new stuff I planted too. So come along with me for my garden tour. And my rain gutters are coming along just splendidly. As you can see, they're really quite full of little baby lettuces. This one right here didn't do so great with germination. I'm not sure why, but then the other end did. And then up here on the top one, I just have kale, different kinds of kale. So this should be really beautiful in a few weeks. And then we've closed up the pool, packing up everything. And then down in this little garden bed, you can see my ground cherries have kind of petered out. I'm gonna take them out here soon. And then I've got a bunch of lettuces right there, and then some over there as well. So we had our first freeze last night, and you can see that some of the dahlias got it. So I'm waiting until they really die back, probably in a couple more weeks, maybe another freeze, and I'll be digging these up. I have some right there as well. These are super pretty, but these are the ones, these three I planted. There's 3 of them. I planted those from seed. So I'm anxious to see what the tubers kind of look like once they're dug up. Now I'll show you this. My husband added some bars for the chickens. You can see they are loving them. Hey, Blue. So he's got some here, and then he's got some in the back there. Just places for them to... Hi, ladies. Yes, I'll be bringing you a snack. So you can see another bar that goes all the way across here. They're very much enjoying them. Hello, girls. Coming around the other side, something else I wanted to show you is in here I have a broody chicken. This here, well, that's her butt. This here is Rosie. She's been like this for a few weeks. So I don't have a rooster, so I didn't have any fertilized eggs, and I felt bad for her. And I do want more chickens, so I thought, well, why not let her hopefully get this out of her system? So I asked a local farm if they had any fertilized eggs, and I just stuck 12 under her. We've lost a few, but no woman, you stay in there. Gosh, they're nosy. Move your butt feathers, Rosie, move them. Once an egg is fertilized, it's 21 days. It's about 21 days till they hatch, and she's been sitting on them 2.5 weeks. So if it's gonna happen, it should be happening soon, within the next week. We might have baby chicks. Like, I'm not sure. Should I keep her with the other chickens? Are they gonna pick on the babies? I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking I need to move them, but. And I wanted to show this as well. We actually took the solar cover that we use on the top of the pool here, and it's kind of ran its course, done its job, and we needed to get a new one. So we bought a new one, and then I decided to use this one. We roped it on top of the greenhouse to maybe provide a little bit more insulation this winter. We'll see if it works. It's kind of dirty. It needs to be hosed off, but I'm hoping maybe Mother Nature and rain will take care of that. But we'll see if it works. And this is what we got going on inside the greenhouse. Bunch of carrots, some lettuce. It didn't germinate as much as I want it to there in the back. And then a couple more tomato plants that are still got some green tomatoes on them. So there's some down here too. And some more jalapeno plants and a, what is that? lemon drop pepper plant. Look, they're still setting flowers too, even after the freeze last night. So we'll just see how long this lasts in here, but it is quite warm. It's definitely warmer in here than it is outside. Oh, and I've also got some chard, Swiss chard. All right, so I'm standing at the top. If you've seen any other of my other garden tours, you know that my garden is built down the side of a very steep hill. So at the top, just planted a few things. This bed didn't take very well. I don't know how much of this is going to actually provide food, but this one did pretty good. So this is turnips. Something's munching on some stuff, so I need to take care of that. These kale trees are still doing great, and my pet rabbit Ellie loves them. Some more, so I planted more kales, and these are the carrots that I reseeded with seeds that I saved from my spring carrots. Alright, so we're headed down the steps here. Strawberry bed, asparagus bed, and then this is something new that I planted. So this is again just a bunch of turnips, kohlrabi, I believe a bunch of rutabagas. So the whole thing is just planted all the way across, except for right here, a little patch of nothing. But then over here is just several different kinds of kale. I'm hoping to grow a lot more kale because, of course, it does pretty well in winter, as long as you don't have like a really super hard freeze. So we're gonna see how it lasts. There's a couple that I planted in the spring. But I wanted to have the chickens to have something green to eat. So I planted a ton of kale. I planted it, there's some fabric pots right there behind the greenhouse. And I planted a bunch of Swiss chard and kales. I think you can kind of see them right there. This bed I am saving, the one behind me, I'm saving for my onions and garlic. But I do have some Swiss chard planted here. And then this, I need to take this out. This is corn that planted itself, but didn't do anything. Didn't have enough time to do anything. And then over here, the top bed, I planted broccoli and cauliflowers just all across here. I'm hoping I get some sort of harvest. I don't know. I never really have much luck with those things. I just keep trying. Tomatoes, not looking so good. There's the carrots that we planted in the spring. I need to harvest those. And there's still some little green tomatoes trying, but they're not going to do anything. I'm surprised that the tomato plants don't look completely dead. Neither do the peppers. Maybe it wasn't a total freeze that happened. Okay, all the way down at the bottom here, I did plant more cabbages, more, what else is here? I think I picked different areas to try things out in to see, you know, maybe where it works out better. So I put cabbages up at the top, and then I put cabbages and turnips and kales and everything down at the bottom, just experimenting. Here is my apple gourd and loofah gourd. So I was just trying to wait to see, you know, once the plants die, maybe to take these loofah gourds off. I'm thinking I'm actually going to leave the apple gourds all winter because I heard that you can do that instead of bringing them inside, because I brought my birdhouse gourds in and they got really moldy, and I think maybe I should just let Mother Nature do its thing and then bring them in. From what I heard, they dry out just the same, so I think I'm going to experiment with that. Leave them out here. And this is the potato bed. So the potato bed is going to get harvested, I think, next weekend. Because, well, it didn't die. It doesn't look too bad. Maybe it didn't like freeze last night. I got lucky. It's supposed to warm back up next week, so. Who wants to see if there's any potatoes in here? Let's have a look. Where's the end here? Oh, 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 wow. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, I'm so excited. Whoa. Those are pretty big. 1, 2, I feel 3. 3 of them. Oh, I'm going to cover those back up. So, confession. I did nothing. I did not water this after I planted it. I think it was the very beginning of July, or July 10th, I think it was exactly. I planted these. I didn't water them, not once. I think I hilled them up with hay one time. And my first harvest, when I planted back in, and my first harvest that I planted for spring, I have a video on that. I'll link it below. It was not good. And I was very disappointed with it. I thought I was gonna have this like epic harvest because I put fertilizer with the tomatoes. I watered it every other day, tried to consistently water it, like they say, it needs water. And then my harvest was like wah wah. So this one I was like, you know what, let's just try a different approach and let's see what Mother Nature can do. And I put the potatoes in the ground and I didn't touch them, didn't water them, didn't fertilize when I put them in. I put some compost on top of them, but that was it. And then I hilled them up one time with hay. That was it. So very hands off this time. And I think I'm gonna get a good harvest. Oh, I'm super excited. So what was that variety we just looked at? That was red Pontiac fingerling? Doesn't look like it. That's what it is though. Red Pontiac fingerling. So, okay. Okay, keep walking. So we're still working on this bed. Haven't really done anything with it. Just other things, priorities. I gotta take out all that dirt. That's gonna be super fun. My bean trellises are dead. They're kinda, but look at this nasturtium. Oh, I got 2 piddly pumpkins off of this plant. And now look. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 pumpkins on there. What the heck? I think that maybe I just need to plant things in different spots, try different places. Look at this nasturtium. It's absolute. Oops, there's my shadow. This nasturtium is insane. I thought I was going to lose this last night, but obviously no. Ugh. Ugh. Bean bush is attacking me. Freak me out. So I'm letting these beans dry so I can save the seeds for them. And I'm also letting these couple of gourds here. Oh, there's way more than I thought I had. Oh, darn. So 1, 2. Look at this thing. This is the tromboncino squash. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. I didn't mean to do 6, 7. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that many, but I wanted to save seeds from some of them, let them get super mature. Oh, here's one that I can eat later. But that's what they look like when they're mature. They're really... Oh, there's another one. Ooh, there's a couple more. So eventually, once this kind of hardens up a little bit more, the way you can tell when your gourd is mature enough is if you stick your fingernail in it and you don't make an indentation. So it's not ready just yet. Made a little indentation there. And then these are my 3 tomato rows. Ooh, look at that green one right there. See if I can zoom in on that. That's a pretty green one. Better get that down. Fried green tomatoes. I haven't watered these or done anything with these for like 2 months. They're still trying. Some green tomatoes on them. I thought these would all be mushy today, but they are not. And then the sweet potato patch that we harvested together, I have expanded it about 1 foot on each side because I'm going to plant more next year. and I put on a nice layer of compost, and then I covered it all up with a nice layer of broken down hay. And we'll just leave it like this all winter till it's time to plant sweet potatoes in it again, which I can't wait for. So there's really not a whole lot going on. Of course, it's winter, so oh, I wanted to show you this, the okra. I'm letting it go to seed because I'd like to see if I could save seeds from it. And I think they're in there. Do you see that? Those? Yeah. I'm gonna take this off of here. Yeah, look, 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 look. Okra seeds. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna get them down. So I've been doing some experimenting this year with just letting things go to seed to see, you know, how easy is it to, well, that one fell to the ground, find the seeds to things. So this is pretty easy. I just let these get as big as they could dry out. Look. So there's a few more. This is what they kind of look like dried out. And then these right here are not ready yet. They're still green. This one, I think, yeah, it's ready too. So it's got like these white gray striping on them. Oh, that's kind of neat. So they're proven to be difficult to get off the plant, so I'm gonna have to come back down here with some clippers and clip them. And then I'll have some okra seeds to trade. Sweet. Okay. Green tomatoes. We're heading up the garden on the other side. And I've got another strawberry asparagus bed there. And up top I've got a bunch of parsley. This bed has peppers in it that are still trying to do something. What do we got here? Oh, I just saw a pepper. Oh yeah, here's one. Some peppers. Oh, I'm excited that they're not dead this morning. And then we've got, I planted sugar snap peas. Are there any peas on here? A little snack yet. I don't see any. Should be very soon though. More green tomatoes. I should probably harvest these. Last couple of beds I'm going to show you are up top here. So I believe this is this the transciutto kale? Yeah, this is the transciutto kale. So I've got 3 of those, and my pet rabbit, Ellie, is actually sick right now, and we've been having to give her medication. And this is the only thing she'll eat after she's had her medication. So they're looking kind of bare. That cherry tomato plant's done for. And here I've got a few things planted. I saw a bunny rabbit running around yesterday, so I don't know. Oh, these are purple top rutabagas. And then back behind there, I've got cabbages. All cabbages, and on the outside, cilantro, spinach, and basil, but I think the basil bit it. Doesn't look good. Kind of mushy looking. Yeah, the basil is done for. I didn't think I was gonna get much of a harvest, but I thought I'd try. Somebody's coming in here munching on my stuff. Got that owl I got from a yard sale for $2 trying to scare critters away, but these that I put these little fences on as some sort of protection, I think they're helping, because some of them that are under here are looking pretty good. So thank you for joining me today on the garden tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. Sometimes I just like to sit down here and dream of what's next. Soon my garden will be mostly dead, unfortunately. So I need to soak it up and enjoy it as much as I can right now. until the next one, I hope you enjoy your day.